All right, let's continue working on the header. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to actually make everything inside the HTML a font size of 15 pixels. Let's take a look and see how that looks. Okay, looking pretty nice. One thing that I actually forgot to do, I actually set up a Flickr account because I don't remember any of my other photo stuff. I want to, excuse me? There we go. We're going to zoom in. I'm going to use this Chrome extension. Going to zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm going to copy this. Let's see, do that. And we are going to go into here. I set up a sticky note application so that I don't lose all the colors that I'm using. Okay, so let's actually put that back up. So we need to mess around with the header. So what I want to do, I want to copy that. And then since the icon that we're using has a class of FA, we're going to be targeting it. And then we're going to do font size 15 pixels. See how that looks. Or maybe not. Maybe if I actually Control X. No? I could have swore that it's all within here. Yeah. Let's see. Well, let's actually make it a span to make things a little bit easier. Let's see if that will work. Not going to do the margin left yet. So target the span, 15 pixels, or okay, we've been targeting it. Cool. Okay. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it down to 18. That looks nice. And then margin left of 2 pixels. That looks fine. Border 2 pixels solid. Let's what should we call it? Actually, let's do this. Save. We'll do that. And then we're going to give it a background of that same color that we were going to use. See how that works. Padding 2 pixels. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can see a little bit easier. So it looks like that we're good right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this. Get a font size of 18 pixels, like the span. Okay. Because I'm just doing the background for now, like the border for now, so that we can see what we're doing. So we're gonna be getting rid of that really, really soon. So what I want to do, I actually want to pick this up right here. We are going to use it for the span and the input area. Let's make it 3 pixels. And then what I want to do is I want to take the corners of these, each corner, do something. Close out, thank you. So you see how this right here has a border radius right here, and then a border radius right there. That's what I want to do. So you know what? We can get rid of the background on here. We're going to make the backgrounds their own separate thing. They're still going to be there, which is nice. Get rid of that. Save. Refresh. Okay. That actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty badass. And then probably eventually we can probably give it a shadow, maybe? We'll see, we'll see. So with span area, I think, let me take a look at something that's for the right, I think. So we'll make that 6 pixels. I want to comment out the border for a second. Okay. So we need to give the span a padding. Let's give it a padding of 5 pixels. It's a little bit too much, I think. Let's give it a padding of 3. Because I feel like 3 is our magic number for this project. Yeah, you see that right there. That lines up quite good. So let's give a little smiley face of approval. So let me think here. So now what we need to do, we need to get rid of the border radius right here, make it 0, and give the border radius right here. So I think the border radius right there needs to be on the last one. Save and refresh. There we go. And okay. We'll be fixing those in a minute. What I want to do is let me think. Fix area 10 pixels area. Yeah, I think we may as well make everything 18 pixels for font size. Let's go ahead and change that up a little bit. So margin 0.5 pixels, button. See, anything with a font size. It's a little bit too big. Probably for the buttons, we'll do 14. That should be more than fair right there. Yeah, that looks fine. What I actually want to do is give the bottom of the buttons 4 pixels as well. I think this is the bottom. Yeah, see, that looks a little bit cleaner right there. So, for logins, let's put this in a span as well for the thing. So we're going to do header user logins button 2, and then we are going to do span, font size 14 pixels, color white. See how that looks. Let's see what's up here. Span. Let's do .fa. Okay. Let's do 20. See how that looks. Okay, that should be fine. And then margin bottom. We'll bring it down a little bit by. Oops, I meant margin top. Way to go, me. So margin top 2 pixels. Getting a little bit better. Or just go ahead and inspect. Okay. Let's give it its own div. So we'll call this div not user login. User icon. Okay. There we go. That looks a whole lot better. What in the... What the frick is going on? You know what? Let's try this. .fa color white. Okay. Let's copy this. Yeah, sometimes playing around with VFA class and CSS is a little tricky. So we got that. Yeah, the search icons. Tad small. Excuse me. So, for this div, let me think. Let's make a class called buttons. And let's go ahead, just give it a little margin. Away from there. That is not gonna work. Because if I did that, let's see what it would look like if I did this. No. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this separately. So everything's back to where it is. Get rid of this. Just sometimes it's really difficult to figure out what you're gonna do with everything, you know? So that's margin right. I mean, hang on, let me inspect something. So we're going to inspect so 50 pixels. $40. We'll do 22. And then no, 40 pixels. Now, what I want to do... Okay, that puts us... Yeah, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do... is, let's see... Logo area, I'm going to give a margin of 20 pixels. Make it a little bit cleaner. No. There. It's all coming together. And then what I eventually want to do... let's actually see. A hover, so whenever you hover... color, let's do pink for now and see if what works. No? Nothing? Hmm. Let's test it out right here. A hover, color red. Hmm. Am I doing it right? Let's actually Google this up. Hover CSS. Yeah, I am. You know what it might be? Logo area. Transition all 0.6 seconds, ease in out. Okay, cool. Let's reset and look at that transition. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, let's actually do this for all FAs. Just for a placeholder. And we'll make it 0.4 seconds. Ease in, out. Hover. color blue. Okay, it looks like that does not want to work with. Actually, hang on. Hang on. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the stupid way. So, FA hover, color blue. Oops, I should have. And then I'm gonna have to work with those. My goodness. We're gonna do the same thing with the browse area. So just copy this, paste right here, copy, paste right here, hover, color blue. Cool. Let's do something interesting for the buttons. So we're still going to have that transition. We're going to change the backgrounds differently. See if I actually am able to get this. So we're going to change the color, whoops, to the purple. And then the background to there. It's weird, I know, what the heck. But you know what? I think this is good for now. So hopefully in the next video we'll finally get to right here, because I want to work on here. All right, so look forward to the next session, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.